Grand Rising, you beautiful thing. How are you on this lovely day? Oh my goodness, it feels so crisp and clean and new and ready to play. I'm excited to get motivated. Uh, I got some projects I want to play with, but I find it funny because I'm like, I really don't know what to talk about. I keep having this memory of I was probably 4 years old. It's the first time I smoked tobacco, and the first time I believe I walked into a bar on my own. So that was kind of fun. I went into a go-go bar and watched the dancers. I think I was dared by my step cousin, but it was funny. Just sit there and think, I don't know if anybody knows that that ever happened to me. And as far as my relatives go, I don't believe I ever shared that story. How bizarre. Sometimes we go a lifetime and nobody knows the little things that we have experienced. I'm like, wow, I am still smoking tobacco. However, I feel like it has always been something that grounded me to the earth because, wow, I've always been really connected and getting information. So I think that is literally what keeps me here and focused on my world. Otherwise, I don't know if I would, how lost I would get in the ethers of all that is. Why am I telling you that? I have no idea. Just that we just don't know. We don't know about another person. We don't know about their experiences. We don't have an idea. I mean, we know what we go through, but how can we be so judgmental about somebody else when we have no idea? Or be like, why in the world? You know, well, you don't know what they've gone through, right? So why are you being so judgmental about them or how they are? I don't know. Wow, what a weird thing. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Is somebody being judgmental about you? Why are we talking about judgments today? Really weird. Maybe somebody's being really judgmental about you, and because they don't understand the why you are the way you are. They don't comprehend it because they don't live your life, you know? So they're going to have some judgments, I guess. I don't know. This is weird. Hmm. Weird stuff, guys. I guess maybe you just need to learn a little bit more about me. The judgment thing. And maybe that's why I have tried not to be judgmental. I've been very observative, but I try not to be judgmental because everybody in all walks of life go through all kinds of things. It doesn't matter if, well, for a lack of a better word, you live in the slums or the penthouse. You know, we all go through our stuff. We all have experiences that no one else thought we would ever have. And we all go through things that are just ours, that no one else can comprehend because it's just our experience. We can go out there and find people that have a similar experience and we can resonate with that story, and because you know our energy uh, attracts like energy just like a magnet, and that's how we find the people that we find, you know. It's just, it pops up, and that's how we also get our support along the way because other people understand. They may not have gone through your same experience, but they definitely have an idea because of a similar experience they have had. And I think that is what causes camaraderie. So maybe we ought to start looking at our neighbors and our friends as, hey, you know, what kind of crap did you go to? I'm talking to people and learning about them, and not that you want to hear all their crap, but maybe knowing your neighbor is not a bad idea. Taking time to just a moment to talk to someone you generally would not to, just to see, just to feel the energy, just to get an idea of where they come from, because a lot of people are, wow, they've got so much intelligence and so much courage and so much, and they're hiding and they don't do anything about it because they're like, oh, the world doesn't understand me. But you know, those people have a whole treasure of information that would probably need to be shared in the world. That's interesting. Okay, you know what? I might have to save this one for another day, sweetie. But just in case, we're going to do all those things that need to get done and throw in a whole lot extra just for fun. I feel like this is more of a weird life lesson than a grand rising, so I might have to work on that a little bit. But anywho, get something nutritious to eat and plenty of fluids. And make sure you let that love light shine, okay, honey? All right, sweetie. And I will see you in tomorrow. Bye.